The stock of the day is brought to you by IG, Australia's #1 CFD provider. With over 17,000 markets and extended trading hours, turn US earnings season volatility into opportunity. Get started at IG.com.
All right, the stock of the day on this Wednesday is Audinate. I couldn't look past it because we just keep seeing falls. After its preliminary FY24 results showed a gross profit of $44.5 million, but it anticipates lower gross profit in FY25 compared to FY24. So we had a question from Richard come on the company's update yesterday saying, was the market reaction overdone? Looking at the report, he says there was still a decent increase in earnings and profits. Was the market pricing in significantly greater improvements? He says, have I misread the announcement? So there you go, getting a viewer question in and the stock of the day. So yeah, lifting from the lows of the session so far. But guys, that was an absolute shocker of a session for Audinate yesterday. Henry, is this a buying opportunity or what do you make of it?
Don't get me started on this one, Nadine. I have to say that this came up in the investment committee while I was away, and my colleagues put it in the portfolio, in the ausbiz investment committee portfolio, and I did question their sanity and was told to basically shut up and not get too critical because they knew what they were doing. Unfortunately, they clearly they shocked the market yesterday with a 36% drop. I guess the writing was on the wall. We've seen the CFO leave, but it wasn't so much the results that really spooked the market. It was more the outlook. And I guess it was also the fact that maybe the recurring revenue nature of this business isn't quite so recurring. Now, it has dropped from $14 back down to sort of $8.40, which is a big drop, and there will be at some stage some value emerge, but the problem is that it takes some time to win back the trust of the market. We are seeing downgrades. I know Shaw have got a piece out this morning, and Adam did email me this morning and say, should we be looking at buying this one? I said, for now, at least for me anyway, pass. But yeah, it's not been a good result. It was the outlook that really spooked the market, and that guidance. And it does look like this is turning into I guess even an FY26 story rather than an FY25 story. Okay. So it's somewhat disappointing. It's a shame I wasn't there in the July investment committee meeting. To be
you only have yourself to blame there, Henry. Serves around Europe.
Serves me right for going away for 3 weeks.
You should just never do anything. Just come on, ausbiz. Okay, so that is a hold if you have it. You wouldn't sell it now, would you?
No,
okay.
You wouldn't sell it now. The train has left the station.
Yeah. Andrew, this has been a market darling. In your view, is now the time to buy?
In some people's eyes, Nadine. Even after the recent pullback, we're still looking at forecast PE of 53 times earnings, 53, relative to albeit optimistic forecast earnings growth of 40%. So, I mean, I think that's optimistic in itself, but certainly even if we, sort of run with those numbers, Andrew's favourite PEG ratio, where we're trying to buy companies whose earnings growth, the percentage is greater than the PE, it fails that measure immediately. Couple of interesting things, and look, it's always easy with the benefit of hindsight, but I note that both the CEO and also chair have been sort of selling down their holdings over the last 12 months. That's never a great sign, albeit not a material way, certainly for the CEO anyway. And I also note that short interest has been rising significantly since February. So, when you look at that, people betting that the share price was going to come off a lofty PE, the non-recurring nature of the revenue, the trust us, it'll get better in the second half piece. There's certainly plenty of amber flashing lights. So it ain't a buy and it's a tenuous hold.
Tenuous hold? That's a new one. I'll let you get away with it. All right. So we will, put a pass and a tenuous hold on Audinate.
The stock of the day was brought to you by IG. Turn volatility into opportunity this US earnings season with extended trading hours on over 110 key US shares. Get started at IG.com.